Welcome back to another Jesse Rucinski show. I wish you guys would actually hear that recording in progress that comes now with Zoom. Thank you for still not getting rid of that in the most recent update, but we're back. So you're going to keep going. Stuff on vaccines, but first I want to give a shout out to the drug Descovy. It's a med to help prevent HIV. But don't worry, people. It's going to help people with HIV, but it hasn't been tested on those that were assigned female at birth. So don't worry. Thank you for showing how much you actually give a damn. You're bringing in assigned and all that bullshit. You're not testing on those assigned female, which means you're not testing it on females at all. Like, that's good for you guys. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Showing how worthless political all this dumb stuff is and how worthless you are as human beings, because everyone should be, should matter. All right, it's just the way it is. You don't like it. Tough. Oh, and it's been a couple months since I've said his name, many an episode ago, but shout out to Governor Cuomo from New York. Lots of people kept talking shit about me. And you never know, it's still unfounded. It could just be, it could just be. That's why that many. What do you know? Look at the New York AG found. And there he is, still trying to defend it now to this day. Why? Because he's just a serial scumbag. Like I've been saying. Couldn't make it up. All seemed very credible if you actually followed anything that mattered, news-wise. And here we are. He's a scumbag. I told you, I warned you, I called it. Nobody wanted to listen. I don't know how it falls into my fault, but there it is. But that's for you, Drew, and the rest of you. You're jumping to conclusions. Who knows? No, well, I could actually read things people say in reports because and stuff because it's out there. Like people are like accusing him of, and you can see it all. Like, so I just know how to read, use my brain. Again, if only I had this ability to care and do that now. There's high school teachers of mine. Who knows? You might listen. They're like, damn, where the hell was that? Fair question. Fair answer is gone. I don't know. 15 years ago, though, graduated. Well, at least I finally started using it. I took another severe concussion, near-death experience to do it, but I did it. Now, on to the topic at hand, being all this vaccine stuff. I love how it went from again, get the vaccine, do your part to help people, to it's your patriotic duty to do it or you're getting fired. Oh, and before that was get it so you don't have to wear a mask. You can have a family barbecue on the 4th of July and you can go back to normal well, sorry, no one's allowed to go back to normal. Want to know why? Because you can still contract and pass on COVID with the vaccine because it's like, all other vaccines, well, this one's gene therapy. It's not like, the flu virus, but, your numbers are still skyrocketed, building it up, and you could still get it and give it to other people. So all those life will be going back to normal. Like here they are immediately crushing all of that. I'm just waiting to see how dumb it's going to get. I have no faith in them to not make it extremely dumb, but I just don't get the shaming people for not wanting to get it. Like, there are people that should get it. There's even people that fall into the category of they probably do need to get it. Like that's a legitimate category of people. So if they do get it, it's not nearly as dire as if they got it without the vaccine and everything already in there. I get all that, but shaming those that literally made it this whole entire time, still functioning, going places, doing things, doctors' offices all over, surgeries, stuff, grocery stores, everything. Like myself, saying that we're not doing our part, or we're part of the problem, or yada yada yada. All the other dialect, all the other nonsense that's getting spewed about people that don't want to get it. Like, there's one. Why the hell should I get it? It gives me a medical reason. I get it a little lower. I haven't gotten it to this point. My immune system's still pretty good, which is why even allergies and all that didn't get me, even though we had all the shutdowns last year. Granted, pollen doesn't go anywhere here, so you're gonna breathe it all in. But even normal stuff, people have gotten really sick. Lots of extra infections and stuff that wore the mask all the time, did all that. I wore it when I had to. I think that I should still be able to, go out and live my life without getting mandated to do anything. 'Cause constitutionally, they don't have the right to force shit down anyone. Employers can do it because, of course, that's been written around, Constitution, for employers, so they can do whatever the hell they want. But like, why should I have to? 32, almost 33, might make it. We're getting close. It's coming. Allegedly. Almost 33 is technically prime in my life. No pre-existings unless, concussions and screws and steel plates and bad ligaments and stuff are, one of those conditions that, could make it very bad for me, which guess what? It's not. And I leave like once or twice a week. I'm in the store for maybe 10, 15 minutes most days, if that, including line. Like I go in, I get what I want, I leave. Don't really go out to eat. Don't really go, I go and ride bikes a lot. I go to New Bern occasionally, Beer Army Gastropub. It's a gastropub now, but I go down there occasionally and just walk around out in the sun where, we already know that you don't have to worry too bad about, COVID. Sunlight, because, the temperatures and all that kill it so easily. So maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I'm easily confused, which there will be no denial of that from me. But like, why are people that are like me, again, early 30s, no pre-existing conditions? Only reason I sound high is because since my nose got put back together, things like to cake up on the inner side of my nose, boogers and all that. It's just, weird that my sinuses are funnier since then, but that's all I got. Like, why are people like me getting told we're being unpatriotic, un-American, enemies of the state, arrogant, ignorant, selfish bastards? Like it's my life, right? My body. And I'm not putting anyone else in danger. I'm not going out to bars. Like I said, I haven't been out to a restaurant in forever. I haven't even been to New Bern in over a month. I go outside and ride bicycles with Hannah. That's it. Occasionally a walk, but it's been 10 million degrees or downpouring for so long that really hasn't been any walking or riding. So I don't get how about you just let people do what the hell they want to do, get the people that needed it. How about companies stop firing people? I mean, really, my joy would be to see the whole entire workforce that gets told that just leave, because then what are the companies going to do? And bye, see you later. What I'd do if everyone walks out? Because they're taking away the personal choice of something that's a personal choice. Because no one has the authority to force it down your throat. I mean, employers can say, fine, you're not working here. Like, whatever, peace. Guys like the Constitution too much. Maybe I'm crazy. Both of those are probably true. But really, what the hell? For lack of a better term, what the hell are they trying just down and bashing people? Like, what the hell is bashing people that's going to piss them off even worse? Just here's this crazy thing that we heard them talking about, going door to door. I mean, if the people already didn't get it, because whatever the reason is, prime of their life, nothing wrong. Any reason. Let's say some of those people have dogs. Dogs that, if anyone lives near me or has been near my dogs, Daisy's loud as hell. No reason other than she can be. Excuse me. So what do you think is going to happen when someone that's in the prime of their life doesn't have any pre-existing conditions, no reason to get the damn vaccine, don't go anywhere, don't go out, not traveling all over the place? I don't leave a 3-mile radius of my house. Anything's going to happen when they already don't want to get it. They get just bashed by the left, the media, most of the media, all that. And then you're going to send some idiot to their door to try to talk them into it. And so setting the dog off, which then pisses off every single dog owner. The dogs are going off, cats are losing it, blinds are getting torn apart so they can see what the hell. What the hell do you think that's actually going to accomplish? Pissing them off even worse. Whoever actually thought that even mentioning that or doing that was a good idea, you probably shouldn't let them be in charge of anything. I'm not joking. You have to be absolutely out of your mind if you think that's actually a good idea at all. Please come knock on my door. You'll piss off Daisy. She'll try to get out the door while trying to get to you to tell you to fuck off politely. At least I'm polite to people that come to my door for no reason. But yeah, hey, you think about getting the vaccine. Like those are going to be the words. Well, Daisy's trying to like rip the blinds out, runs over Buster. Buster gets trampled, yelping, and then he starts trying to bark, even though all he does is squeak. This amount of time, I'm yelling at everyone to shut the hell up. No one's listening. Daisy tries to sneak out the door while I try to, get out there to at least talk to the human being, give them like some kind of humanity. And then you're going to try to shoot a vaccine on me after everyone's been bashing on me. Like, what the, like, I know I'm not the brightest crayon in the box and I'll never admit to be that, but who the hell like thought that was actually a good idea? Like you actually are brain damaged. No, I'm sorry. No, really. No, gotta be a better term. Jackass. You're just dumb. You lack all common sense. You are completely like with reality. Like you're just gone. Like I don't know what else to call it. I don't want to call you stupid, but I mean, to think that's a good idea. That's how you're going to get the people that you've been shaming and dumping all over for this amount of time to get them just to go and knock on their door. Piss them off even worse. Even if they don't have dogs, if they just want to be left the hell alone, there you are trying to sell them on it after the media and president and all these people have been bashing on everyone for not getting it. Like, where the hell do you think that, like, dumb idea, festering on that for a while. Like, that is blatant. That's just stupid. Actually, there you go. Can't. That's stupid. That is full-fledged stupid if you think that's a good idea. Like, I've had some pretty stupid ideas. Lots of them, actually. Most of those stupid ideas ended up turning out okay, but occasional ones that don't, like, still are not as bad as going and pissing everyone off and going and knocking on the door. Because who doesn't love solicitors? Churches come around, bug people come around, vacuum people come around, people trying to sell meat out of a freezer come around, Jehovah's Witnesses. It goes on and on. Lawn mowing people, like, it just keeps going. Well, let's go and add another one to it. Like, that is one of the worst ideas I've ever heard of. I didn't even fathom that would actually be a real thing. Here we are, America 2021, what I like to call 2020 part duh. Except it's going to get a lot dumber and a lot worse, which it is. Now we get into the migrant thing. April had 178,000 apprehended crossing the border, let alone the ones that got across. They didn't apprehend; they just got to go right over because they were too preoccupied. Like, that is a lot of people coming from places where COVID, like different strains and stuff, have come. Third world countries, not the cleanest place, probably having just get by, see you later, shipped to wherever the hell they want to go, and that's it. But they could do that, but I'm a terrible person because I think I should have the right to decide what gets injected into my body. I'm pretty sure breathing and stuff, between tanks, barracks, tank ramp, burn pits overseas, all the shots they pumped us full of for deployments every year. Like, I'm pretty sure drank water out of the tap. The back of the tank ramp is probably a terrible idea, but we all did it. I've done a lot and here I still am. So I'm sorry if I think that my personal choice and the fact that I'm in the prime of my life means that I shouldn't have to inject myself with something that I don't want and or need and or see a reason to have. And I think there's a lot of people like that. And I think the best way to go to even get people to it is, I don't know, stop shitting all over them. Stop calling everything that's actually real information, like all the side effects of it, and people that are having bad things happen to them that were perfectly healthy before they got it. Bell's palsy, death. I mean, there's more of that going on than any vaccine in the last decade or century. I don't remember which. Sorry, look it up. Like, it's a real thing. I'm sorry if I don't want to take a chance in putting that in me when I'm perfectly fine. I have chapped lips all the time. Like, that's my biggest complaint. And my body hurts like it got ran over by a truck. But guess what? It did. That's why I'm allowed to feel that way. And a lot of people are the same exact way, where they just like, why? I keep forcing it down people's throats. Like, where the hell are you? Like, what? It's, I don't know. Pardon the sip on the coffee. That stuff's delicious. Shout out to Black Rifle one more time. Fine coffee. Yeah. Like, how the hell do they think it's a good idea? And that's how they're going to get people in any way. How about you just stop shit talking people actually close the borders. We're already up to the highest over 15 years, like highest in 1 month in 15 years, over 15 years. We're going to be well over a 20-year ago mark for the highest amount. Like it's a cluster and everyone keeps pouring them everywhere, but that's okay. But I'm a bad guy because I don't want to get a shot in my arm for something that I don't need to get a shot in my arm for. All right. Not really sorry, actually, not at all. Like all of you think that any of us should have to get it forced into their arm. You didn't find this far. I get it. Hominid dominance. Yeah. It'll be, will be, but why the hell do we have to go to that extreme? Like that just doesn't make sense to me. I could be crazy again, who knows? But actually try to be human beings and adults about it, and you'd be surprised. You might actually get a different result because people might not just tell you to go fuck yourself to your face. This topic is one of those things where people will tell you to go fuck yourself directly to your face and behind your back any way they can because it's just that ridiculous. So yeah, how do we stop that? That might be a good idea. I don't have very many, but damn it, I feel pretty good about that one. That one might actually be a good idea. Quote senior from American Shoppers. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's what I got for the day. I appreciate everyone. Listening, watching, again, no matter what you're on, all I ask is it's on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, audio's on Spotify, Google and Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Breaker, Radio Public Podcasts, Overcast. Like, I want as many as you can and follow them. And to get the followers, comment on them. Another, you have to go on like Facebook, YouTube, and on Rumble, comment. Just tell me what you think. Share it out there. Get more eyes and ears on it because that helps me. It helps you people. If you think I'm not out of my mind, you can spread it on to other people. That helps me. It helps the whole thing. Helps get some common sense out there. Apparently, that thing is well beyond dead. We went from it not being common virtue to just being flatlined. There we go, dead. But you guys could do that for me. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for checking it out. I'm going to keep this up for the rest of the week, and I don't know what I got planned for Friday yet, but it'll be a doozy. It'll be a good one. And we will all enjoy it and have fun. Maybe I'll get something in there for Sunday. I haven't figured out yet, but enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for checking me out. Again, like them, comment, share them out, follow along everywhere you can. It helps me out. It helps everything out. And enjoy the rest of your day. And like always, until next time, my friends, peace.